All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times.
On the fence. I'm on the fence.
We don't need to talk about
we left hook from Yaoundé came and landed on him, you know, so...
I think Amanda as Julianna as a coach, she's different. She's different than we were saying before. She's my new favourite person in the whole...
What is she doing? Like, for the people who haven't watched, like, what makes her different?
It's the mentality of it and how she speaks to the people, even speak to her team before the fights, bid fights. Like, she'll just be there, like, okay, it's time to eat. It's time to eat. It's your chance. That's it. Take it. She's got what's yours. Take it. It's just these pep talks. Are just and she speaks so much sense. Like straight away mid rounds. Okay, breathe straight away. Get your breathing, collect your breathing and stuff like that, and just makes so much of a difference. And they just talk sense in terms of I think they're honest with the fighters as well. And even during the fight, a lot of the times the coaches, you can't hear the coaches shouting. And again, it's in the apex, so you know you can hear it a bit more. But she's so vocal. She's like, okay, again, we like that again. All right, go for the takedown. And if like the last round and her fight is losing, she'll just be honest. She's like, literally, you've got to go for it. You've got to go for it. And she's just, trust me, the way she's so well spoken. She's a brilliant coach.
You hear her. She's very vocal in comparison to. I would say in comparison to Amanda's corner, you don't actually hear Amanda. It's like Amanda's team more making a noise, where from the Pena side, it's all Pena. It's her voice you hear above the other coaches as well. She's giving in the moment advice. The pep talks, like as Made said, are spot on. And she's just... I think I saw an interview, I think it was possibly on MMA or one of the shows recently. Oh no, they were doing like...
round table with
the Ultimate Fighters, yes, that was it. And she even said, like, I actually didn't want to care as much as I do, but once you're in that environment, I can't help but care for my fighters and almost adopt them as my own. And you can see that come out in her in terms of her passion. And she even said it like, this is going to be my career. I'm going to be a coach. Like, I felt my part from this. I'm going to be and I was like, wow, that's a lot. To say that, I was like, that's amazing. Like, you literally, you know, you've now got your contingency plan, which you're already kind of technically testing yourself in, and you're actually very good at it. Where to the extent where you might, you know, I might even go as far as to say, in comparison to the other TUFs, where this one's been actually very respectful between the two champs. There's been the two teams been super respectful. There's been none of this, you know, other stuff that usually happens that makes it a reality show. It's genuinely about the teams and the fighting. And I genuinely, like, maybe it's recency bias, but I go as far as to say she's potentially the best coach that's been on the show.
Oh yeah, I think so.
Honestly,
hands down for me.
Because she's actually coaching, where the others guys have just been the figureheads and their team have been doing the coaching. Even when you see behind the scenes, she's the one. She was even saying that, like, I was dreading, like, I'm a female, what is it, bantamweight she is? I didn't know how I was gonna train heavyweight men. And she went, but she goes, when I'm in there with them and they're getting hands on, they respect that. Like, I'm like, literally, and you see it, she's so hands on with it. That's what I'm thinking, like, she's gonna go into the Amanda fight going, yeah, I can beat up heavyweights. No, seriously, to that extent where like who are you? Like, I've had heavyweights in my team, and my heavyweights beat up your heavyweights, which means I can technically beat up a heavyweight because I beat up your guy. So what you got? You know, I think I think her confidence levels. This has built her up beyond, and I think it's given her a great platform where when she comes out, not only because she's champ, I think genuinely, I think the crowd's going to be 50-50. I think if you've watched the match fight, you're going to be converting and be like, okay, forget the fact she's a champ. I actually like her.
As a person, she's so likeable. That's the thing. And even with Amanda, like, everybody, because they get to pick the teams, everybody at the start, they wanted to be on Amanda's team. You can tell it. And there's maybe one that you're still a bit sour about it, sort of thing. But once they started training with her, they didn't care. They didn't care. And spoiler alert to people, I think I've already given the spoilers. But, you know, out of the 4 finalists, there's 3 of Team Nunes. 3 of Team Nunes there. So she's done, 3 of Team Pena. 3 of Team Pena. So she's done really good. And she's not scared of Amanda. We know that. But
we knew that from the beginning.
But this is just justifies it. Reaffirms it. Solidifies it. But she can't throw an axe. That's one thing we learned.
The axe throwing concept.
Yeah,
she was pretty poor at that.
She's bad. But it'll be interesting.
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. protect yourself at all times.
On the fence. I'm on the fence.
We don't need to talk about that.
Left hook from Yaoundé came and landed on him, you know, so.